everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be making today's video. This has been a highly requested video, and I have been promising you guys that I will be making this video, so today's the day. Today is the day that I will be giving you guys a car tour of my brand new 2025 BMW M340i xDrive. This has by far been literally the best car that I have ever had. And I'm so excited to share with you guys my favorite things about the car, my favorite features, just everything I love about this car. I do have a lot of questions that I did get from my last video that I will be answering in today's video. But if you guys missed my car shopping videos, I will save them towards the end of the video, or you could find them up here somewhere. But we are not going to do much talking. We're going to get straight into the video. But before we get into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and give this video a thumbs up, because why not? I do want to go over the window sticker just because I truly believe if you are looking for this car, I do want to share with you guys the packages that I do have, just so that way you know while I'm going over them with you the exact color of my car, and yeah, that way this will give you guys something to refer to when you are car shopping or if you're looking for this car. So first things first, this is the Drive It Gray metallic color. This is such a beautiful color. It literally changes color depending on the way that the sun is hitting the car, which you guys will see once I go outside and show you guys the color. But this color is the Drive It Gray metallic. This was voted BMW's #1 color for 2024, so that is definitely one thing that really drew my attention to this car. My interior color is the Tacora red, so this is the Drive It Gray metallic on Tacora red. Now let's get into the packages that my car has. I have the window sticker right here, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. The first package I have is the parking assistance package. This has the active park distance control, the surround view with 3D view cameras, the rear view camera, and the parking assistance plus. The other package that I have is the driving assistance package, which includes the active cruise control. And then I have the premium package, which is my favorite. It has the BMW curved display with HUD heads-up display. Love the heads-up display. Harman Kardon surround system. That was literally a deal breaker for me. You would know if you watched the car shopping videos. And power tailgate, so that's the trunk. And then the last package I have is the shadow line package. This completely changed the car. Like, this made the car look so much more sporty. But what it is, it's the M Sport Package Pro. The full LED headlights with cornering lights. It's so beautiful. The extended shadow line trim, which is so nice. The M Sport brakes with red calipers. That was also a deal breaker to me. I needed those. And the M shadow line lights. So the full MSRP on my car was $68,125. Base, an M340 base is starting at $62,200. But with all those packages, almost $70,000. So I do have a pretty loaded M340. So again, I just wanted to share that with you, just in case you are looking to buying one of these cars, since I am going to be sharing with you guys the features. Just something to keep in mind. So yeah, I know that was a lot, so if you do have any questions, please let me know. Let's get into the video. Okay, so first I'm going to start with the exterior of my car. This is what it looks like. So beautiful. You can see the extended Shadowline package right over here. It extends to the front headlights of the car, the grille, even the mirror caps. So this is the front of the car. Again, this is the Drive It Gray metallic color, and you will just see the color change depending on the angle and the way the sun is hitting the car. Here is the side. One thing I fell in love with are these wheels. Just the detail of everything is so beautiful. It literally has the M logo. It's so nice with the calipers. The details on the hood, which is so nice. You can see the color, the metallic, but you can also see the color change when it gets shady. So now that we are not in the sun, it looks kind of like a solid color. So that is so beautiful. The back has a spoiler, so just something subtle. It is an xDrive, which is so fun because you can just take off on people. But the bottom, I think you call this like a diffuser or something, but it looks so sporty and just so aggressive. I haven't put my new plates on, but I really should. I've just been waiting to make this video. I got my car in December 2024. It's May 2025, so those definitely did expire, and I do need to put my new ones on. Thankfully, I haven't been pulled over, but here you could see the xDrive and M340. And yes, people do try to race you all the time. Kind of annoying. But here is an example of the colors. So like here it's like a green, yellow, metallic, beautiful. And then on this side where there's shade, it's like a solid color. How these open, and then you could see that bar right there, and then it's opening. So they open and they close, which I don't understand why. But my favorite part, I would say, are these lights. These lights are so stunning. They are so beautiful and so sharp. I want to show you guys my favorite part, which is the interior. So let's get straight into the interior. Is the interior of the car. My favorite part, I hope I don't miss anything. I'm 100% sure I will, because there is just so much technology and so much features that go in here. But one thing I will say, 6 months later and my car does still smell like a new car. So I'm very proud of myself for that. But here is the door. This was my main feature that I needed, and waiting for it to focus. That's the Harman Kardon sound system. Of the M logo right there. First things first, this steering wheel. This steering wheel is so perfect. Like, This is a new shape that they did for the 2025s. The 2025s come with this steering wheel, and mine does have the 12 o'clock marker. Not that I will be racing or anything, but it just looks super sporty. So I do have the 12 o'clock marker. Let's go inside and get a closer look. This is the steering wheel. So beautiful. M for Mira right there. You have the stitching, sporty stitching. You have the paddle shifters. Those are fun. Right there. 12 o'clock marker. Again, this is a new steering wheel that came out for 2025s. Okay. Now, one huge thing is the screen. So this is a curved screen. It is much thinner than the 2024s, so this is super nice. This is a part of my driving assistance package, this camera view, which I really wanted a 3D camera just because, yeah. This is the trim that I have for the inside, which I love this so much because it's not the wooden trim and it's not the other ones. This one looks perfect and it matches the vibe that's going on in here. I have sunroof, of course, so nice. We'll get into the back seats later, but let's go ahead and get into the interior features. So first things first, the screen color changes based on the driving mode. So this here is in Sport, this is in Comfort, this one is Eco Pro, and so I like to keep it in Sport because it sounds fun and it pops. This is a wireless phone charger that I do have right there. So I will show you guys. The phone is charging. But anyways, so let's go ahead and get into the screen. There are so many things that you can do with the screen. So these are your control buttons. One thing they got rid of is this here. So this is my shifter, which is nice because it gives me a lot of space. One thing that they did leave with the 2025s that does not come with the 2024 M340s or M440s is this here. So now you can actually turn off auto start. So this is actually a new thing that came out for 2025. So I can be in Comfort and have this off. Whereas the 2024s, in order to have this off, you would have to be in Sport. So you can go to home screen. Okay. Yes, I do have a personal assistant. If I'm hot, I could just say I'm hot. She'll turn the AC on for me. If I want my windows down, I'll let her know I need my windows down. She'll put them down for me. She's the best. So there is so much going on here, okay? But one thing I do want to mention for climate control is that it is all on this screen here, and they don't have these buttons here anymore. So for 2025s, they just wanted to make it look super simple as possible. So the AC controls right here on the screen. Okay, I have the color, so let's go to exterior light. Now let's go to interior lighting. So I chose pink. You now with the 2025 have so many color options versus the other ones. So let's do like, no, I don't want blue. Let's keep it pink. So let's do flamingo. Okay. So there's that. This here is amazing. So let's go to content. Oh, the heads-up display. So if you see right there. So next we're getting into is the heads-up display. So if you see that, I am parked, so it's at 0 miles per hour. I'm going to try to scoot up a little bit just so that way you can see. 1 mile, 2 miles. Okay, you got it. what I want displayed. So I got this car with literally like 8 miles on it. It's been 6 months now. I have 6,000 miles on it, which is not too bad. I'm going at a good pace, thankfully. But I can change it so that it is the compass, the maps. Oh, the maps is so cool. This is so cool. I will show you guys a video here on the screen, but when you do have nav into the system, a camera turns on. There's a camera right up here, and it literally will show you what is in front of you. So take a moment to watch what I'll put the camera, I'll put a video right here just for you to see. But it is so cool. It is the best thing ever. That is a part of one of the packages that I do have, so keep that in mind if that is something that you're looking for. This one is like a sport thing, like torque or whatever. I don't know about that. This is the songs, music that you were listening to. I don't know where that came from, but I like to keep it on this, so just the miles per hour. It did connect to Apple CarPlay, so just so that way you can get an idea. This is where we are. I named my car Cutie, so I'll be like, hi Cutie. Climate control on.
Air conditioning system already on for front seats.
That is like the best. If I'm like driving, I'm like, hi Cutie, call my mom. Call my sister. Call this, turn this off, put this window down. She does everything, so the best. But so a lot of features here. I'm very confident I missed like a trillion things, but you guys get the picture. If I missed anything, if you guys want to know of anything specific, let me know. I'm gonna get to the back seats now just to show you. Here's the back seats. No one's sat back here, but you have AC, USB chargers, all of that. Super cool view from the front to the front. Everything's good. My trunk has the kick, so I just kick under and it opens. I'm going to show you one of my favorite features, which is going to be a way to open the trunk, especially if you're holding groceries or anything like that. So let me show you. It sounds like when I turn it on, and I also got a question about what it sounds like when I'm revving it, so I'll get that in there as well. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, so before I end this video, I do want to answer some of your questions. I did get a lot of questions that I did not get to, but I am going to answer the frequently asked questions. The first question that I did get is, did this come with adaptive suspension? No, it didn't. So, did this come with adaptive suspension? I want the same car, but I'm concerned about the rough ride. No, that was also my biggest concern. I know with the M4s and M3s, those do have that rough ride, but this one actually does not. So no, it does not come with the adaptive suspension. My next question is, if I leased or financed, and which would I rather? Do I change my car every 3 years? So I leased this car, and I do prefer to lease instead of finance, but it is personal preference. I'm the kind of person who wants a new car like as soon as possible. I get pretty bored of driving the same car. As you guys could see in my previous videos, I've had many cars and I've done many tours and I've gone car shopping like very often. So I do prefer to lease, yes, because I would like a new car every 3 years. And I don't like to finance because you just don't know what kind of position it puts you in. If you, depending on the market, you just cannot predict. So unless you plan to keep that car for like forever, then I would finance. But as far as me personally, no, I wouldn't, because I just feel like I wouldn't know if I'd be in an equitable position or not, if I was to finance or not. So I would prefer to lease, and I do change my cars every 3 years, yes. I got this question a lot. Is it fitted with M Performance exhaust? No, it is not. This is a stock exhaust, which you guys did hear earlier. Same thing. I got so many questions if it is a stocked exhaust or not. Could you do a video revving up your car? So yes, you will see that in this video. What camera are you using to record? This is the Sony ZEISS. I'll put the name in the description. I don't know what it's called. It's like Z1 something. B58 engine. Yes, this is. Does this have an M Performance exhaust on it? Had no idea the M340 sounds so good. No, this is not an M Performance exhaust. That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below, and I will do my best to answer them. Again, I know I miss like 1,000 things, but you get the picture. And again, any questions, let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.